Okay, so here goes another video, guys. Some of the other things that I did not mention on the other video were that I use coconut oil and I really don't use olive oil as much. The only time I use that is when I make my salad dressings, or if I don't have enough money to buy the coconut milk, then I will buy the olive oil because the olive oil is a little. Anyway, um, the other thing is that I don't eat any cereal. A lot of people eat cereal and they eat yogurts. I do not eat cereals anymore because those do spike up your sugar, your blood sugar. Anyway, so I don't eat any cereal, which I used to be a big time cereal eater. I used to eat it every morning, or anytime I didn't want to make anything, any food or anything, I would eat cereal. But cereal is not good for you. It actually spikes up your sugar, so that's not good. It's better for you to have an oatmeal. Oatmeal is a lot better for you. It won't spike up your sugar. Let's see what else. Yogurts. I do not buy the Yoplait. I do not buy any other yogurt that's not a Greek yogurt. And I mean the plain Greek yogurt. And if you've ever tasted the plain Greek yogurt, it's very sour. So the way you can sweeten it up is I have pictures on my Facebook. The way you can sweeten it up is you can add a little bit of honey to it, and then just add a ton of fruit and add some nuts to it, and it's really really good. You don't want to add any granola to it. I used to love granola, but granola makes me gain weight because it's got a ton of sugar. If you look at the H-E-B brand of the granola, it actually has like I believe 14 or 18 or something like that of sugars in it, and that's a lot of sugar. Most of the yogurts, like the Yoplait and the Activia and all that, they have a lot of sugar. They have more than 15 grams of sugar, which is a lot. And when you buy the Greek yogurt has about maybe, I don't know, 3 or 7 grams, something like that, which is way less. And it's way better for you because Greek yogurt has protein in it, so it won't spike up your sugar, your blood sugar. So, yeah, I use a lot of Greek yogurt. I forgot to mention that in my other video. Um, what else was I going to tell you? Um, I went blank. I am sorry. Hmm. Most of the time, what you want to do also is what helps me out is I prepare my meals ahead of time so that you're not having to worry and think about what you're going to eat because that produces a lot of stress. If you have a lot of stress in your life, then you're going to have trouble losing weight. You need to be calm. You need to remember that it took you a while to gain this weight, and it's going to take you a while to lose it. So we need to stop stressing. By me saying we is it's exactly how it sounds. It means we. I stress out a lot sometimes, and I need to calm down, and I need to realize that hey, I've been overweight pretty much my whole life. And I needed to realize that this weight is not going to come off, in a month. It's going to take a while. It's taken me 7.5 months to lose 37 pounds, but I'm getting there. I haven't lost all the weight that I want. I don't know if I ever will get down to, 130 or 140, but that's not even on my mind right now. My mind is the first thing was making my goals. My goal was first to lose 30 pounds, right? I lost 30 pounds. I got into my wedding dress. I was really excited. I had gotten up to, which is kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to say it anyway. I had gotten up to 230 pounds. Okay. 230 pounds is a lot, but I got up to 230 pounds after having my second child. Okay, so I lost 30 pounds in, I'd say, 5.5 months or 6 months. I don't remember. I have it posted on my Facebook. And, it took a while, but I lost those 30 pounds, And then I said, okay, well, I want to get down to what I weighed in high school, which was 4 pounds less. So I needed to lose 34 pounds. So I lost those 4 pounds and I got real excited. Well, that was just recently. Now I'm down 37 pounds. But my third goal, which I already met my first and second goal, so I need to meet my third goal, which I'm trying to get down 54 pounds. So I've already lost 37. So I need 17 more pounds to get down 54 pounds. which will put me at the weight when I met my husband. I met my husband weighing 176. Okay. In high school, I was weighing 186. But when I met my husband, it was in 2003, 2004. I had lost like 30 pounds. And so I was weighing like 206 at the beginning. And then I lost 30 pounds. So I got down to 276, which is when I met my husband. So I wanted to get down to 176. So that's my third goal, getting down to 176. And I'm like 5'5", 5'5.5", or 5'6", or something like that. So I'm pretty tall, you know. But yeah, I want to get down to 176. So, and then my next goal, my fourth goal, would be to get down to 160, and that will put me at a BMI of 25, which is healthy. So those are my goals for right now. So I am hoping to lose those 17 pounds that I need by December. And I am taking into consideration that Thanksgiving is coming around and Christmas is coming around. Now, just because those are times where we like to eat a lot doesn't mean that I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to try to make healthy substitutions so that I don't go crazy and gain all this weight back. Which I don't think I'm going to gain all of my weight back, but I don't want to gain 5 pounds, you know, just because it's the holidays. I want to, you know, make healthier things instead of having the pecan pie or having the pumpkin pie or having things like that. I'll make myself an apple pie. I mean, I can make a healthier version. You can use apples with you can make the crust out of oatmeal, and it tastes really good as long as you add a ton of cinnamon, and you can add some of the trivia or the stevia to sweeten it up. You can make things like that. You don't need to have the pecan pie. You don't need to have the apple pie. You don't need to have the pumpkin pie. You can make yourself a healthy fruit salad. My mom makes, you know, a fruit salad. It's not the healthiest 'cause it's got whipped cream and but I can make a healthier version. I can make the fruit. I can put a bunch of yogurt. I can take that for the holidays, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna love it. They're gonna like it, and it's a healthier thing to eat than, you know, usually the one where you put all that the canned fruit and you put all that, which has a ton of sugar because when it's put in the can, it has a lot of sugar. So when you cut up the fruits and you use fresh fruits and you use the Greek yogurt and you put a ton of nuts in it, then people are going to love it. I guarantee you they're going to love it. You know, it's going to be better than that regular other fruit salad with the whipped cream and the canned fruit and that has a ton of sugar in it. So you just need to substitute things, okay? Which is what I'm planning on doing so that I can meet my goal. And I told myself, I am not going to buy myself any clothes until I get down to the weight that I want to be at. And I'm not sure whether it's 176 or 160, but I haven't bought myself any clothes at all, but I made myself, or I challenged myself that I'm not going to buy myself any clothes until I get down to the 176 or the 160. I'm not sure yet, but one of those. You know, if I feel comfortable with 176, it's not a big deal getting down to 160. I'll still fit into all my clothes. So either way, probably once I hit like 170 or 165, because I don't know if I'm gonna like the way I look at 160. You know, I've never been at 160. You know, I've always been on the heavier side. So those are some of the goals that I have. Now, the other things that I do to keep myself motivated is I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I see like people trying transformations, like when people lose 50 pounds or 60 pounds or 80 pounds or 100 pounds. And that kind of keeps me motivated. But what I do is I do a video diary. I keep a video diary. I take pictures of myself. I take video of myself, you know, and so I continue to see that and I see my progress and that keeps me motivated. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm liking the way I'm looking, but I can do better. And when you make those little turns in your videos, your video diaries, you see the turns and you can see where you need work on. So that really helps out. Like, you never see yourself from the back, you know. You don't know what people see when they're seeing you from the back. But when you do those turns and you do that video diary, you're like, oh yeah, I can work on that. You know, I need to work on that. So those are some things that I do. Also, the other thing I do is I have some apps on my iPad that I use also. One of them's called Lose It. I don't know what the other one's called, but I keep track of my weight there. So there's 3 different places where I mark my weight. I use a regular calendar that's on my tablet, and then I go and I post it on Lose It, which has a little graph for me, and it shows me when I started up high, and then it shows all the little lows, or if I'm steady, it shows me a graph, which is really cool. And then the other one actually tells me my BMI, what my BMI is and stuff, and I can take a picture and it'll save it there for me, which is really, really cool. So you can check out the apps on your tablet or your iPad, and it helps you out. And so you need to also have a support system. You need if your husband or your spouse or your mom or your dad or whoever it is, you need to get their support. They cannot be tempting you. They cannot be trying to get you to eat things that are not healthy for you. You need to try to, get that support from them, because it becomes very hard, because they'll eat pizza in front of you, they'll eat burgers in front of you, even if you know that those things are bad for you or for them, it still is very tempting. The smell of it, the taste of it, they're not very good for your body, but, you're going to crave it. But you need to remember that those things have no nutrition. The pizza has no nutrition. The hamburgers have no nutrition. And if you've ever noticed, you never feel satisfied. You can eat and eat a burger, or you can eat a bunch of pieces of pizza, and you really don't feel full until you've had, 4 or 5 of them, So, and that's because it has that MSG in it. So you really need to look up certain things on the internet, like MSG and soy and aspartame and sodium nitrate and all these different kinds of names that you'll see on the ingredients. You won't see them like at the hamburger places. They won't tell you, oh, my food has MSG or my food has soy in it. They won't tell you that. But when you do your research, you're going to find out that a lot of those foods are not good for you. So anyway, guys, I hope this video really helps you guys. And if you guys have any more questions, please let me know, because I really want to help you guys out. There's been a lot of people on YouTube and on Facebook that have helped me out, and I don't mind helping anybody out. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.